Okay, so 500 watt inverter from Sewer, right? Now 24 volt NMC lithium, NMC nickel magnesium cobalt. That's 75 amp hour at 24 volts. We got 29.5 volt charger, something like that. For the sake of it, I'll show you the 29.2 10 amp charger, so you can put 50 amps in 5 hours. Right? And this is a 75 amp hour setup. I've got the plug. I've got the plug for the charger, right, which is dead at the moment. That's fed from that socket up there, right. That's on the side of the house that's got no power at the moment because we've got a blackout. If I had fed this from the side of the house that's fed from these batteries and this inverter, it would be refeeding itself around in a circle. So I think that's the best way, right? So we've only got half the house that ever can be powered by the inverter, which is 500 watts, which is enough, right? So this is the switch, right? At the moment it's telling me that we're on B, the backup. Source B, source A. So source A is the incoming power, which goes up there into here, which is dead because there's no power on, right? It's dead. And then I feed out of there and feed into source A, normal power, right? You can see there. And then also that switch, that socket you can see outside, the receptacle as the Americans call it, that's here. I fed that from there. That's why it's dead now, right? That's why it's dead, right? So it's not charging. I can't charge the batteries, right, while it's dead. Then you have to take over to here where it says source A, R, I don't know what R stands for, it means live, 220 volts, and then source A neutral. You have to take that over. Yeah. Then you've got source B. This is my inverter power. This is the inverter box outside. Right? And that comes up, that goes into source B. Right? And you can see all I'm doing there is going across again to source B. Live and neutral. Then my actual feed to this side of the house is here, right? Yeah, and that's what's live at the moment, right? Now the air conditioning, right? This is very quick switch. This is the air conditioning. When I swapped over to inverter, the air conditioning didn't turn off. Which is, you know, that's quick. It was literally like an uninterrupted power supply UPS. So what we'll do now is we'll put back on the supply. Yeah. And this takes about 30 seconds to decide to come back on. So it doesn't just go on, off, on, off, on, off all the time. And you'll see that when it decides to, when this gets volts, when this lets the power through to here, this will go and change. Boom, there you go. 11 amps. Right. Now, the air conditioning shouldn't have turned off, right? No, I would have thought the air conditioning would be slightly interrupted and it would now turn off. You'd need to reset it. But, right, if you go and look at the air condition now, see there, green light's still on, flap's still on, So we'll go back now, we'll swap over to right. So this is what will happen in a power out. And you're here. The air conditioning is working. It didn't get interrupted, it was that quick. So now we'll switch back again. So power comes back on. There you go, so we're back on. I know the air conditioning is working. I don't know what, the 5 amps, that will be there's a kettle, hot water boiler. That's what that is, it comes on. So there we go. And you're here now, because the inverter, that's gone to slowly, and now this light's on. Because that light is from that socket there. That's it. There we go. Okay.